I recently graduated magna cum laude with a BS in chemistry, and I'm having a lot of trouble finding a job. What's your plan to bring jobs back to America?
Well, that's the biggest problem, and that takes place with so many. And even though it's over 100 degrees in this room, don't feel bad. You know, this room was not meant for this many people. You do know that, right? I heard the other night I was making a speech, and we had tremendous, massive crowds, and it was really hot. So I'm a little warm, and there might have been a little bit of sweat. And one of these dishonest people said, Donald Trump was sweating tonight. I said, sweating? It was 100 degrees. And guess what? We're all sweating tonight also, right? That's okay. That's good. That's healthy. The biggest problem you have is people go to college. I mean, that's great getting out magna. That's fantastic. That means real smart. But people go to college, they work, they borrow money, they're up to here. They're up to their neck in debt. And then they get out and they can't get a job. I mean, it's such a massive problem. They can't get a job because our really good jobs are gone, and they've gone to other countries. And so many other countries are making our product. I want to see the day when you could get those great marks in that incredible profession, which you love probably, or you wouldn't have been so high up in the class, right, at the top. But I want to see the day when we can have those jobs back in this country at the highest level. I want to see the day when Apple will make their iPhones in this country instead of making them in China and Vietnam and all over the place, okay? And believe me, if I'm president, that's going to happen. And I use Apple as an example. But in all fairness, Apple makes all its products all over the place. They're not making them here, mostly in China. Now Vietnam, which is becoming very strong for this. They're going to start making them here. They're going to start making them here. We have the people. We have the most unbelievable people. If I learned one thing in going around, because we started on June 16th of last year, and I've gotten to know the people, and we have by far the biggest rallies that people have seen, far bigger than Bernie, and he was second, but far bigger. Now Bernie's aren't so big, by the way. They're very small. Bernie made a big mistake, by the way. Bernie Sanders would have been legendary if he didn't make a deal with the devil. When he made that deal, his stock went way down. It went way down. I mean, honestly, even as somebody that is, you know, disagrees with him on a lot of things other than trade, we agree very much on trade, very, very much on trade, except I'll do things about it because I like free trade, but I want to make a great deal free trade. But he was right on trade because our country is being ripped off on jobs, on everything. But we're going to have a country that makes product again. We're going to have a country that Apple and these other great companies are going to make their product in our country, and we're going to have lots of people working, including yourself. We have to do that, okay? Thank you.